Hello, everyone. Ron William here. Welcome to the channel. Let's talk by knowledge, and the company is Gamma County. As I promised, I'm coming to give you the most updated on the stimulus, PPP, IDL, and anything is going on related to taxes and accounting. Today, let's jump in and let's talk about the stimulus checks. There is nothing been approved, actual approval yet for the rest of the $2,000 that initially was requested by Mr. Trump, and now Mr. Biden giving the proposal to, I think, the House, which is $1.9 trillion, which include the $1,400 in addition to the 600. As we said, it's 2,000. People already received the 600, and if this bill gets approved, it will be another $1,400 to complete the $2,000. The one thing I want to talk about is those that got the 600, they haven't got the $600 yet, or they haven't got even the 1,200 prior to the $600. The IRS will not accept tax returns until February 12th. Usually, it starts by the normal years start by January 21st, maximum January 30th, and that's it. But this year, it's February 12th. I think they're doing a lot of update for their system to make sure the application going smoothly because of these stimulus. So by then, by February 12th, you can apply for the recovery rebate for your $600 if you have not received it, and if you are qualified. So birthday income, as we talked before. That's one thing to get out of the way. Also, the 1.9 trillion, just so you know, it has also an employment proposal, payment proposed there. And I don't know the amounts. I could not find is 300, 600. I'm not sure, but it doesn't seem like it's going to kick in right away. It's going to take way after February 12th and possibly after March, when the current unemployment policy or bill ends. Then this will kick in once it gets approved from the House and the Senate. The PPP. Now let's talk about the PPP round two. And actually round one for those did not get in round one. So the PPP for round two specifically, it was opened yesterday for community banks, which have assets about $1 billion only, not as big banks as the others. So if you haven't done so and you're qualified, go right ahead and apply for the PPP round two and get it for your community banks. For the rest of the banks, and those they are getting their loans from bigger institutions, is going to open on Tuesday the 19th. So everyone now can on Tuesday can dump in their applications and ask the lenders for the requirements and get it. In general, there's nothing to change from the round one, except one thing, which is you have to have a reduction of revenue by about 25% or more. Revenue for at least 1/4 of 2020 compared to 2019. So you look at your first quarter in 2020, January 1st to March 31st, that's the first quarter, and you compare it to 2019. It's 2020 has that quarter of 2020 has 25% or more in reduction of revenue compared to 2019. If good, you're good to go. Go right ahead and apply for it. If it's not, move on to the second quarter. Do the same calculation. If it's not, the third, the fourth, and so on until you qualify yourself. If it's not qualified, you're not qualified. So, and how the PPP works, like we did, you take the number, the payroll total you paid for the year, whether 2019 or 2020. I suggest you pick the bigger number so you can have a bigger loan. You choose. Actually, you have the choice. It's not suggestion. You have the choice in the bill that you could choose the bigger number. You take the number, you divide it by 12, and you multiply by 2.5. I already had that in the last video. You can look for it if you forget the formula, and you can look also the 25% reduction, how it works, and this formula, how it works. Then you multiply that, you get your number, and you take your money. I believe it's max at 150K. For I apologize, it's 2 million, I believe, for max at $2 million. Okay, And also those that did not have the first round of the PPP, they can do it on Tuesday as well. It's open for those that forgot or they missed out. You can do it on Tuesday the 19th. So go right ahead, prepare your stuff, and go for it. Okay. So now let's jump to the EIDL. It's also gonna open tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday the 17th. And it's two types, as we said. I wrote the stuff in the paper so I don't forget, because it gets a little bit complicated here. It's two types: the EIDL free money, the grant, and the EIDL, the loan. The loan is straightforward: 30 years, 3.75%, 3.375% for the 30 years. If you want the loan, go ahead, take it. Please read their condition collaterals about that loan, because you will have to report everything you've done or every dollar you spend from that loan on your stuff to them. That's how the loan works. Okay. For the grant, which is the 10,000, last time a lot of people, they got 1, 2, 3, up to 9,000. Some got the 10,000 because they have 10 employees, so it was 1,000 per employee. So if you're a small business, have 2 or 3 employees, you got $2,000 or $3,000, but you didn't get 10. Now the SBA or the bill saying you can get up to 10,000. You can make up for that reduction. From 1,000 to 10, you get 9. From 2,000 to 10, you get 8. However, with a couple conditions. Let's go through it. The first condition is you have to have your business opened before or on January 31st, 2020. So if your business was opened after January 31st, 2020, you cannot have this grant. Okay? Just make that clear. Second thing, you should have less than 300 employees, which is, I believe, most of you do. Third condition is you have to have losses of 30% on any 8 weeks of the year starting from March 2nd, 2020 until December 31st, 2021. So let's just stop here for a little bit. So you look at your revenue, you should have a reduction in that revenue by about 30%, starting from March 2nd, 2020, going forward. You'll see your revenue is going down compared to any other time, any other 8 weeks, 8 weeks. You have to choose 8 weeks, you compare it, and then if you 30% or more of reduction of revenue, starting from March 2nd, you're good to go. You qualify for this so far. Okay, so far. The last and most complicated one, which is you have to be located in a low income. So you have to be live and operate your business in a low income community. How would you do that? First, you will determine your address. So if you have an office or a place, that's your address of the business. If you're an Uber driver, if you're a lefty, DoorDash, or working with Amazon, then you will use your house because you have no other choice. Use that address, and then you will find a couple things. You will find the first thing is you will find if your tract is in poverty level of 20% or more. You will take the address and you will find which tract they're in, and then you will find the poverty level of that tract. If it's 20% or more, then you met the first qualification. Okay? And I will give you tools to do that. Just give me a second. And then the second part, once you qualify that, we're good in 20%. I believe I looked one or two, and one of them was like 28%, and the other one was probably 32 or 35%. So that good. The second part you will do, you will take the median income of your tract. Okay, let's say it's $20,000. You will look that up too. You will definitely, the first one will give you. You will know where your tract, and you will know your median income there. Okay. Then you will look your state median income. You will look up your state median income, and you bring your the state, we divide it by you get your tracked median income and you divide it by the state income. If it's 80% or less, then you qualify. It cannot be more than 80%. So let's say you have the $20,000, this is your median income in your track, and then the state is 100,000. Divide the 20,000 by the 100,000, it will give you that number, and that number has to be less than 80%. Okay, then you'll be qualified, and then you can apply for the $10,000 free money. That's just how it works with the EIDL. I looked up a lot of things to come up with to find some numbers and to have these numbers make sense and how I can find this and that. And I came across a couple links. I will leave them down in the box. One of them was the FFIEC census report. You have to navigate through that website, and you click on a couple things. You choose the state, you choose the county you're in, the tract, the city, everything, and then once you locate that on the side, it will give you all the data you want, which is what's your poverty level, what's your poverty level, what's your median income, and these are the two things you would need from that website. Then you will look up your state median income, and you divide this with that. And once you get to that point that you are 80% or less, you go ahead and apply for the $10,000 free if you haven't got it before on the first round. If you have got some from it before, then you can go ahead and claim the rest of it. Like I said, I'm going to leave multiple links down in the box to you guys to utilize it and use it to look up these stuff. And that's just a quick update on what's going on and what's coming up, or what came up for you all to be on the lookout, and you take advantage of these to keep your business running and keep your family safe. That's all for today, I guess. Thank you so much. And like I said before, I will do my best to upload more videos whenever anything come out, and I will upload also about the business structure. I keep promising you guys, but I really don't have any time at the moment, but I will definitely do that for you all to understand the structure of businesses. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much from William from On the Stock My Knowledge and the company Gamma Accounting. Have a great day. Stay safe.